Oh, Breaker 19, this here's the gear, Jam Deer. I don't even know what I'm doing for my intro anymore. I'm just kind of... I could just say it the same way every time, but apparently I've decided that's boring or something. I'm going to jump straight into it. If I remember correctly, we are in... We just came out of Oklahoma. We started in... That's right. We started in Ardmore and we ended in Tulsa. That's what we did. Is it just me, or does this truck look like really custom for some reason? Weird. Anyway, oh, and that load's going straight back to Ardmore. Funny. The best load here is this one going to Little Rock. Actually, I wouldn't complain about going back into Arkansas, but I would complain about hauling 34,000 pounds with that. Why do they always put these chemical loads behind these frickin' day caps? What does this have in it? This has a 13 speed. Car parts. See, I'm looking at this down here. This is nice and light. Once again, it's a weak truck. But if I was going to go to Little Rock, then I'd really want the extra $160 that this is giving me. An extra 100. Like that's a whole extra load. I really can't turn down such a well-paying load. I really just can't. Yay! Let's see if I remember how to drive a Super 10. Apparently not. Shit. Because, of course, I just leave my shift pattern on 18 speed until I buy a truck that has a different transmission. So that I can drive any truck without having to constantly go into the settings and change my transmission options. I really wish they'd get to the point where it would auto-detect what transmission the truck has and change the shift pattern based on the actual truck you're driving. That would be nice. Make it more fun doing these quick jobs, too. But if you drive a 10-speed with an 18-speed shift pattern, it effectively makes it a Super 10. Except that it still has 10-speed ratios. Nope. Same. If I'm thinking about what I'm doing with the shifting, I shift right. Funnily enough. If I'm not thinking about it, I shift very, very wrong. also doesn't help that my shift head is loose because of the way I have it connected to its extension. And I have to hold it a very particular way so that it doesn't rotate in my hand. Which is a little annoying when I'm constantly having to use the range splitter. I mean the regular splitter. Alright, now we can just cruise. Why is it gotta be so icky and humid? My back is sticking to the seat. The speed limit should be about to go up. There it is. I don't really want to lose my momentum. I just realized I totally forgot to get a third-person shot for the last video thumbnail. I'm gonna have to go back and do something about that. I will say, like, this is the sort of truck I'd expect to see pulling this sort of trailer, I think. I just wish it didn't have to be so weak. Oh, Jesus. Not that gear. Definitely not that gear. I will hold my hand up and say that that was mostly my own fault. I still feel like the turn signals in this game are sort of hard to see. And it causes stuff like that. But I didn't hit anything, so, you know, I'm good. The cop didn't see it. This is going to be the last video for the day, because I am tired and I've still got to take the steering wheel back down. Yep. I'll have to go play around with my track IR settings some more at a later date and see if I can help this juddering that's going on a little bit. But of course, I calibrated it sitting up straight, and I've now slouched, so that's probably not helping. Definitely don't want to do that. I don't understand how I can sit in this seat for 7 hours straight and feel fine driving the real truck, but then sitting in the same seat, still driving a truck, but just in a video game, after half an hour, my back starts to bother me. Back a little bit, maybe that will help. Because I am having to, obviously I have to sit in a slightly different, I gotta be more careful about how much I move because of the track IR, and the pedals are closer to my feet than I'm used to them being because the game pedals are in front of the real pedals. So yeah, I guess I'm sort of answering my own question now. But if I stretch out, that's a little better. It's a little better when the track IR doesn't keep losing me, come on. You've been doing fine. Why are you suddenly having problems? I'm gonna have to get over, and everybody's probably gonna slam on the brakes. That was the clutch, I think. Might not have been, I'm not even sure. Stop! I don't know why it's suddenly having problems with that again. It's been doing fine, other than the stuttering. I need to look into that Tobii eye tracker or whatever it is that they added support for recently. See if it works any better. Because the track IR is just not doing it for me lately. Now, once again, it might be that there's something wrong with my camera. It is rather old and has not been treated very well. I'm very hard on my electronics. But, you know, at the end of the day, the track IR equipment is also only like $50. But frankly, for what I paid for it, it's done fantastically. What I might do is, while I'm not needing to use my head, I'm just going to pause the track IR. And just do this on the highway, and then when I get into somewhere where I need to be looking around a lot, I can unpause it. Okay. Trying to wait until I was ready to actually go to bed, but it is too hot in here. I need to actually start the truck. Oh, shoot. I can't start my truck. My Revelco is in the back. Ah. Probably should have paused the game while I was doing that. It's not even actually that hot, it's just very humid. Like, I'm sitting here, temperature-wise, I'm comfortable, but I'm sweating my butt off. Oh, now it's just more immersive. I'm getting the proper vibration. I like? So, not to get political, but the election was yesterday, and I don't really follow political stuff in the first place. I just, frankly, don't care. It seems like the country's been on a downward spiral for the last 50, 70 years, and it hasn't mattered what party the president was from. So at this point in time, I really just don't even care. And I don't vote because I don't I don't pay enough attention to make an informed decision. I don't, it'd be like taking a test I hadn't studied for. I don't know who to vote for, I don't pay attention to that stuff. But from what I've heard, Trump won. And once again, I really don't have an opinion on that either way, because I don't follow that stuff. I need to change what button pauses the track IR. I'm gonna probably be pausing it a lot in these videos so that I don't give anybody motion signatures. Because especially now with the truck running, it's probably going to be really stuttery. Hey! Dang it! Stupid! Hey, look at how jittery it is! So what just happened there, by the way, I mentioned, I think in the last video, that my brake pedal isn't working exactly right. There's something wrong with... dang it. Parking brake on a hat switch probably isn't the greatest thing in the world. There's something wrong with the receiver in both the brake and the accelerator pedals. Where, for some reason, if the pedal is pushed to 100%, the game struggles to tell how much the pedal is actually being pressed in, and the brake pedal is the worst of the two. So that means when someone's slowing way down in front of me like that, and I jam on the brake pedal, the game has no clue how much I'm actually pushing the pedal in, so the truck doesn't stop as quickly as it should. I need to push the pedal in only about 90%. What I need to do is probably fashion some sort of custom stopper so that I can only push the pedal in 90%. But naturally, I haven't done that yet. little ahead of myself there. I'm going to try to keep my head moving so that it can't jitter from the vibration so much, but good God, this is close to the building. Oh, I had it for a second there. Turn that back off. I'm probably going to have to end up turning down the sensitivity on that thing so that it's not juddering like that. Because the problem, it's not even the tracker on my head, it's the actual camera, which is on top of the laptop screen, and the laptop sitting on the steering wheel, so the just general vibration coursing through the truck causes everything to judder. I'll probably just mostly try to stick to keeping the truck off when I'm recording, and like I said, I was trying to do that tonight. It's just so humid. I'm in North Carolina right now. Hopefully, next time I go to record this, I'll be somewhere up north, where it's not all humid. But until then, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope that the juddery camera doesn't make anyone motion sick. But if that does cause motion sickness, obviously I don't have motion sickness, so please let me know if that does cause motion sickness, because I'll make a greater effort to do something to combat it. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and until next one, keep your hammer down, drivers.